This might sound like a bizarre thing to be coming through a video on YouTube, but I know that you will manifest your dream very soon. And there's a few reasons for this. Now, one of the main reasons is that if you have a dream that you were thinking of when you clicked on this video, that dream has probably been on your mind. It's probably been maybe bugging you, maybe even annoying you. And what you have to understand is that dreams will call you, okay? Particularly the closer that they get. The closer that they get to you in terms of your resonance with them, it's like you can almost have it, and that almost having it makes it almost obsessive, okay? And so if you have that feeling that you really, really want this thing, that means it's like right there, okay? It's literally right there. And maybe you've had this experience before. Hopefully you have, where you've manifested something with the law of attraction, or something that you wanted has simply just fallen into your lap. One thing that you'll notice is that when these dreams come, it seemed like it was so much work for a while, but then all of a sudden, boom, it just showed up out of nowhere, okay? And that's because it was just so close that if you just got that resistance out of the way, it shows up immediately. And quite honestly, it's only a matter of time, and not that much time, until you just drop the resistance. Either because you get tired of focusing on it, or you get distracted with something else. But something's going to happen that's going to cause you to just forget about it for a minute, and it's going to show up. So in today's video, I want to guide you through a process to drop that resistance. And this process really keys into, I wish I had a more polite way to say this. It feeds into a phenomenon, and the way that I want to say it, even though it's not very polite, is F it, okay? F it. It's the F it phenomenon. And maybe this is something you've seen before, but I've noticed that this is something that happens to me when I suddenly get on board with a dream. There's this F it moment that happens. So to explain this phenomenon, have you ever gone to maybe a theme park? This is a good example. Maybe you've gone to a theme park and there's a roller coaster at the theme park, and it's a big roller coaster and it's pretty scary looking, and you don't really know if you want to get on it, okay? But you're there with your friends and they all want to go, and everyone getting off the ride looks so happy, and you just somehow manage to get yourself to a place where you say, you know what, F it, I'm getting on, okay? That's the phenomenon I'm talking about here, is that this process that we're going to talk about is all about getting your mind to say, you know what, screw it, okay? I'm on board. Okay? This dream is here. It wants me. I want it. Let's go. Let's get on the roller coaster and let's do this. And there's a really great way to trigger this phenomenon, and it has to do with visualization, but it's a progressive visualization, okay? So it's a 3-part visualization. I'm going to share it with you today. All right, so let's jump on into it. Okay, now the first part of this visualization is a very basic visualization. Essentially, I want you to close your eyes for a few minutes and imagine yourself having what you want. That's it. Just imagine yourself having it. So, maybe you want a super successful career. Well, close your eyes. Sit there and think about it. Think about you having it, and really try to flesh out the visualization. The more that you flesh it out, the better. So what I mean by that is I want you to think about, hey, what would I be wearing? Where would I be going? What would I be doing? How would my day look? Like, really flesh it out. Try to give it a lot of components. Fill in that reality, if you would. Now, as a disclaimer, the purpose of doing this visualization is not to preordain exactly how it's going to look. Okay. And this is something that sometimes is tricky for people, is that they think that when they visualize it, they're supposed to get it exactly how they visualized it. That is not not the purpose of the visualization. The purpose of the visualization is to get your mind on board with you having what you want. That's it. We are trying to con your mind into being on board with it so that you get in resonance. And so the reason I'm saying this is sometimes people get very hung up on the details of their visualization. Avoid that. This is purely for the purpose of practicing having it. That's it. That's it. No big stakes here. Okay. We're just going to imagine having it. Okay. So maybe my dream is I want to have my dream home. I'm going to sit there, close my eyes, and imagine having my dream home, but being very unattached to all the specifics, just going through that motion of what might it look like, how might it feel, etc. That's step one. So at this point in the video, I have a question for you. What dream are you wanting to manifest soon? If you would, go ahead and tell me about it below in the comments. Let your mind think about it. Again, the more the mind thinks on these things, the more in resonance it gets. So go ahead and jot down your story below. I love reading it, and it will be beneficial for you attracting your dream as well. All right, but once you've done that visualization, and again, you could just sit there for a couple of minutes with your eyes closed, very simple. Once you've done that, I want you to move into the second part of this visualization. And in this part of the visualization, I want you to think about how will your life improve? How will your life improve when you have that thing that you want? So what we're doing here is we've done a visualization of having it, but then we're stepping a step out and we're thinking more peripherally about our life in that future moment where not only do we have what we want, but we're starting to notice all of the improvements that have come to our life because of getting what we want. Now, this is fantastic because what it gets you to do is it gets you to stretch your mind further than just having it. Not only have you practiced having it, but you are practicing the aftermath of having it. This is a really great thing to do. A lot of times people do this with like goal setting. It's a great idea. You know, let's say you want to make $100 this week. Okay, that's what you really want. Well, set your goal a little bit higher. Maybe let's make it 200. Okay. And what that does to the mind is that the mind's gone further than the 100. So now the 100 looks easy and it's easier for you to get that lower goal. Okay. And so that's what we're doing is we're trying to visualize further out so that this thing that we want seems even closer to us because we've gone further out from it. So again, let's say that the dream is I want to manifest my dream home. Okay. So I've imagined having it. But now, how has my life improved? Maybe my kids are going to a better school. Maybe I live in a better neighborhood, so things are cleaner, or there's more parks that are nearby, or, you know, I'm around wealthier people, and so I've got more networking opportunities. But I want you to take your mind, get away from just the house and think about, well, I have the house now, but now how has my life improved? How has my life improved because I got the house? All right, so that's your second step in this process of visualization to get that thing that's right there to just come into resonance. Trigger that F it moment in your mind to finally get on board to say, yeah, I can have this thing. All right, that's our second step. Now I have another step on our process here of visualization, but first, if you enjoy law of attraction videos that teach you how to manifest the life of your dreams, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, go ahead and turn on the handy notification bell. I put out content like this every single week, and I know you're going to find it tremendously useful. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go one step further. Again, what we're really trying to do is to trigger that F it sensation, okay? So again, like we're getting on the roller coaster, right? But in our mind, we had to kind of get past some hurdles. We had to start telling ourselves, well, everybody else is doing it. And look, those people had fun coming off and I'm really going to regret it if I don't. I know if I go on, I'm going to have a good time. And your mind keeps thinking about it and thinking further out until all of a sudden it says, you know what? I'm going to do this thing. Okay. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get your mind to think further out instead of just, oh, I can't have it. Well, we've imagined having it. We've imagined how our life is going to improve. And now we're going to visualize the next part here. And for this visualization, I want you to visualize yourself in that place where you already have what you want, and life is improved. Well, now what? Now what do you think you're going to want to manifest? Okay, so this is going to take you so far away from your original dream that you already have it. It's in the past. It's old news. I've already done it. So now what? Have you had that experience before where you've manifested something or gotten something that you really want and now it's like old potatoes and what's next? Let's go to that place. What's next? So again, let's say that the dream is, I want to have a dream home. Okay, so we visualize having it. We visualized how our life would improve. Well, now what? What would I be wanting at that point? Close your eyes and think about that. Well, I'm in a new home. I'm in a new neighborhood. Now I'd like to manifest some friends in my neighborhood. Or maybe now I want to manifest, a doctor who's nearby who's really great, or, find the perfect place to go get my groceries. But sit there and think about what's the next stuff that I'm going to want to start getting. I've got the house. What next? Again, you can see that this process takes you way past the point of having. It takes you to the point where you already got it and you're already bored with it. And you've already moved on. Okay. It's already in your past. It's already been done. Okay. Maybe you've heard that before. A lot of people say that it's been done. It's been done. That's the vibration we want to have in order to materialize our dreams. All right. So I've got a question for you. Have you learned anything interesting about the law of attraction today? If you have, go ahead and let me know. Or if not, let me know. Let me know. And if you have really enjoyed today's video and found it useful, fantastic news. Fantastic news. It's finally here. I have been bugged about this from people who watch my content for years. I've had 2 programs that have been closed for over 2 years, and they are finally reopened. And not only are they reopened, but for this week only, you can get them for 50% off. Now, these 2 programs, the first one is called Manifesting Mastery. This one is great for anyone who is either new to the law of attraction or who hasn't really been getting good results with the law of attraction. Maybe you've been getting spotty or inconsistent results. This program is for you if you are one of those 2 people. It is a step-by-step boot camp type training where I'm going to walk you through the manifesting process start to finish. This is a tremendous program where you're going to be able to start delivering results to yourself, get your confidence up that you truly are a magnificent manifester. So this one's really good for anyone who's a beginner or who really wants to level up and become a more advanced manifester. The second program that I have just reopened, finally, is a really interesting program. It's one of my favorites. It's called Signs from the Universe. This particular program is all about really getting fantastically good at reading guidance from the universe. So as you're moving through your day, you are always receiving guidance. There are always going to be signs, symbols, clues to let you know if you're moving toward a dream or you're moving away from a dream. And this is really critical information to have if you really want to become an expert manifester, is being able to know with certainty, moment by moment, am I moving in the right direction? Am I getting towards the things that I want? So this program is fantastic. It's fantastic for anyone who wants to learn about, when to take inspired action. Am I going in the right direction? It's also really great if you've been someone who maybe sometimes you get signs, but sometimes it feels like you're getting mixed signals. Sometimes it seems like you're getting stop, go, and it's hard for you to tell, what am I supposed to be doing? This course is going to cut through all of that so you can really clearly understand the guidance and the signs perfectly. Now, like I mentioned before, I've just reopened both of these courses, and right now through Thursday, September 28th, coming up soon, you can get either one of them or both of them for 50% off. Now, if you want to go ahead and do that, I do have the links to both of those programs below in the description. Just make sure to use this coupon code when you check out. The coupon code is POWER. P-O-W-E-R, POWER. Use the coupon code POWER at checkout for one or both of those programs, and you will get them for 50% off. Just make sure to go ahead and do so before this offer closes. Again, the last day to get it is Thursday, September 28th. Now, also, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my 5-minute manifesting test. If you want to know for sure that you, yes, you, really are the creator of your reality, I've designed a very simple, very quick 5-minute test where you can prove it to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I'll also go ahead and put the link below in the description, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks for watching today's video because yes, I do know that you will manifest your dream very soon. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.